And now I can't because I broke them all.
And get ready to join in with everyone's favourite Disney character, Mickey Mouse, as we take a look at the first game, Lilo and Running Cramp. Okay, fine, yes, I already did a video on this game too, but Christ alive, that was nearly 10 years ago. I was 17. Don't watch that!
No, picking flowers ain't that cute.
It's disgusting, I'm disgusting, and if you like it, you're a predator.
If you're British, enjoy this weather.
If you're British, enjoy this weather.
Anyway, I'm done waiting. I'm not a bus passenger. So let's take a quick revisit to Lilo and Stitch, Trouble in Paradise. What am I going to expect here then? A whole lot of hula hula?
Well, you should have said earlier.
Oh, my favourite, Disney interspecies relationships. Well, so far I'm pretty confused. Where's the trouble here? Lilo looks pretty happy and Stitch is sitting around waiting to be serviced. Oh, alright, there's the trouble. It's on the disc. Lilo's gonna drown.
Hey, how you doing?
I've been better! Well, hey, check this out. I found a gallery in the main menu, and that's my favourite place because it lets us watch a scene where Princess Jasmine seriously considers sleeping with a dog. And then thinks about sleeping with Stitch instead.
Hello, my name is Reg Cheesy, and welcome to your paradise getaway for the week, Hawaii. World famous for its beautiful volcanoes, luscious greenery, towering ocean waves, and human fish.
What the hell did they do to Nani here? She looks like a stick of celery.
Yeah, I walked forward.
Okay, I'm starting to remember this now. This is a Crash Bandicoot clone. And back then on my first video, I must have had a bad case of AVG-enitis just looking for things to complain about because, to be honest, I think this is a good entry-level Crash game. It controls really well, the music is really catchy and relaxing, Lilo can handle volatile explosives, it's great for kids. She can also do a move called a bum bash, which is simply unacceptable. What did homeless people ever do to her? So let's rename it to something totally innocent that I think everyone can get behind. The Clunge Drop. And you may think that sounds a bit disgusting, but hey, I'm not the one that programmed a wispy fart cloud to come out every time you use it. The levels here aren't too badly made, especially for a kid's game. There's plenty of enemies and obstacles, tight life or death platforming, and giant sentient rock monsters that just live in the town throwing fireballs at everyone. It's a good thing I can beat them off with my broom, but how does one protect themselves in this beautiful forest full of man-eating plants and pigs? Why? By using voodoo, of course. The weapon of choice for a little Hawaiian girl. Black magic. And it must be pretty powerful stuff since it gives Lilo the greatest special attack of all time. Summoning a giant pink man to sit on you. And if you think that's bad, you also get to control Stitch in this game, and he has his own unique levels where he comes across the worst obstacles imaginable. Giant stone blocks of himself. Stitch can do everything Lilo does, but also a gross spit attack that looks as wet as I feel, and a spin attack, just like Rayman. He can't attack women, though. Stitch is woke. You can't forget to mention the biggest difference between him and Lilo, though, his coffee meter, or as my 17-year-old self called it.
Stitch also has an ape-shitter meter. Yeah, that's what the manual says.
Yeah, that's what the manual said.
When he collects enough coffee, Stitch gets up on his hind legs and comes for you. But that's not all that happens.
Come and get me!
Because once you do that, you can roll into a ball and become totally invincible for a few seconds. The game even teaches you how to cope with real-life problems, such as how to deal with bullies, by challenging them to a race and forcing them to drive into TNT. But yeah, I haven't got much to complain about here, aside from the bosses, if you can even call them that. So well done, Lilo and Stitch, Trouble in Phil Collins. You're a new, underrated PS1 kids game classic, right next to Stuart Little 2.